Hello, welcome back to Old School Programming. Today we're going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to be explaining some of the parts of a PowerPoint. Uh, I'm not very good at doing presentations from without information. I'm very good at doing PowerPoint, but I usually have to have the information. Remember, every time you do a presentation, you need to consider your audience. And then based on your audience and then your objective, which is what you're going to portray, you do your PowerPoint. And I'm very good at that. But for this example, I'm going to be using information from this book right here. It's called Go with Microsoft Office 365, 2019 edition. It is the year 2022. But we're going to be using this book. I'm not going to get files from here other than I think it's a picture file that I've gotten that I need to. But this is the name, Go with Microsoft Office 365, 2019 edition from Pearson Higher Education. So I'm giving them full credit of the information I will be using, okay? And my objective here is to create a presentation that has this. It'll be the Kodiak West Travel. It'll have this text right here and this text right here, and it'll have these two pictures. And I think the pictures are the ones that I have to use from their stuff and the information itself. Like I said, I'm not making this information up. I'm going to copy the information from them. I'm going to be doing this on the screen so you can see how I'm doing this presentation. And then I'm going to be doing some animation, some transitioning and all that. And I'll explain what that is because this is a introduction to PowerPoint. Again, this is the presentation I'll be doing. It's on a travel agency. And if you need to know more about PowerPoint, this is a very good book. Go with Microsoft Office 365. I really recommend it. I use it for my class where I work. And this is the textbook that we use. And that's why I decided to do the example from here. So my students can see how I'm doing the file, and then you guys get to see this class for free. So can't get any better than that. So the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to open up PowerPoint. Now, by default, PowerPoint opens up in here, right? It opens up in here, and I'm going to create a presentation. So I'm going to go to more themes, and I see all this. Now, remember, themes are think of like templates where all of the most commonly used uh, slides are created and they're part of a theme, so they'll look alike, right? That is the main purpose of having these. And in addition to having these automatically done, you can go search for more online. You know, that's one of the coolest things. You can actually look for something. If I was doing a presentation on education, I can go and type education and see more free templates that are available that I can download for free and use it to my needs. So that is very, very cool. That I can just type a word and get similar things to what I want. So, but at this point, because I want it to look like the one in the example, they're using organic. So I'm going to create organic, and here it is. So the title is Kodiak West Travel. And the subtitle is Your Travel Your Way. Okay, so before I continue, let me tell you a few parts of the screen that I think are important for you to know. First of all, this is the main area where we do the slides. This is right here, okay? It's called the slide pane, slide pane. This here is the slide thumbnail. As I'm creating more slides, they're gonna show here on the left, and I can move them, I can do transition, I can do all kinds of things to the slides, but here they're gonna show, and you will see that as I'm doing them. So slide pane, slide thumbnail. Of course, we have our menu. Depending on our menu, these change. So if I go to insert, I get all these options for word art, shapes, pictures, what have you. I can draw, I can do designs, I can change the design on the fly. And you know, if I go here, see, it changes it automatically. Or I can go to transitions. I'm going to be doing transitions. For example, for the first slide, this is what a transition does. How do I want my slide to start? And I'm going to do split. I'm going to do split right there. And then we have what is called animations. Now, transitions are for the slides. Animations are for the elements. So if I click here and I want this to fly in, and then here I can tell it after previous. And then this text here, I want it to fly in as well. That's how I want it. And I can do it after previous. So when I sample this, that's how it looks. So far I've done, you're gonna see these zeros here. All that is the animation that I'm doing here. And the transition is automatically on the slide. I can do a note, for example, this is the, I can click on notes and I can put a note like Kodiak West Travel Sample Presentation by Ray Ojeda. And one cool thing about the notes is they don't actually show in the presentation. They are for me. So I know what it is. Sometimes you want to have notes. Instead of having index cards on your hand when you're talking, you can have the notes on your presentation. So that is very, very nice. So I've done with the first slide. I've added a title. I added a subtitle, you know, so now I gotta add something more to my presentation. I'm going to add a second slide. And the second slide I'm going to add, if I go to the home key here, I can have my slide. And remember I said themes, all the slides have the same look and feel, right? But they have different things. You know, there's section headers, there's content with caption. Now I can always do a blank slide and just add elements to it. But having one already with information on it is really, really cool. So I'm going to do a panoramic picture with caption. That is what I believe they're using on the example on the book. I'm not reading the instructions from the book, only the text. But I'm gonna, the way it looks, if I go here, see this is the second one. So yeah, I think that I'm in the right spot here. So I'm gonna do panoramic picture with caption, and that's what it looks like. And the title, I'm gonna type, let me see what it says here. Your dreams. There it is. Your dreams. And on the second line, I'm going to do weather. You want to trek on a glacier or spend time in quiet solitude. Kodiak West travel can make your dream a reality. And that's it. Now there's going to be a picture in here. We'll do that one, I believe, later. First, we're going to do the text. Now we're going to insert another slide. And the third slide, according to the picture, we're going to do a title and contents, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be this one right here. title and content. It's a little different. And the title and content. For the title, we'll put in our expertise. And in the text, we're gonna type over 20 years of experience. I'm copying this text from the picture, by the way, in the travel industry. And I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do it now. It's a little outline, so I'm gonna click this guy here. See, that's a little outline. Certified Travel Associates. I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna include specializing in land and sea travel. So far, so good. Let's see what it looks like here. And then Pacific, I can barely read this. Pacific Northeast, including US and Canada. So Pacific Northeast, including US and Canada. There we go. I have our information there. The notes, I believe, I'm looking at the instructions. And on the notes for this one here, I'm gonna click here, type notes. Kodiak West Travel has locations in, Anchorage and Victoria. Victoria, there we go. That's a note. Remember, notes we cannot see when we're doing the slides. Okay, let me look at the picture. And this is done. This is done. Now we're gonna do the about our company. Your dreams, our expertise, your vacation, about our company. It's like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just so you know. Okay. I'm going to now add a section header. Okay. So I'm going to add a section header. This one there. And I'm going to put in about our company. And then I'm going to add some text. Kodiak West Travel established in May 2001. May of 2001 by Ken, the Kona, and Mariam Dorner. To Alaska residents who sends venture and commitment to an ecotourism. Ecotourism is an inherent aspect of their travel. All right. So far, so good. Let's see what this looks like. Got that one. My dreams, expertise. Our company for using my vacation here. It's going to be in there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go to my picture, click here, and I'm going to add a picture. And I believe that's the picture. Let me check here. The first one is this one. I'm going to compare it, right? This is the picture for that. And we're going to click insert, and there it is. All right. You know, one thing I've just noticed as I'm doing these slides is that I want to do transitions. I did a transition on this one. Here's my transition. And I want to do different transitions just so you can see. Like I can do morph, or I can do fade. I can do push. I'll do push for that one. For this one, I'll do uncover. And for this one, I'll do split again. That's only because I like that. Okay, the only slide I'm missing is this one says your vacation. And I believe that goes right there. So I'm gonna open a slide with the title and content. I think that's the layout that I would use, which is this one. And the title will be your vacation. And then the graph, the picture here will be, let's look at this one here. You see the picture, how the river's going in. So I'm gonna look for that picture. And there it is. So just so you can see how this looks like, here it goes. And that is, I can save my presentation. And I'm gonna save it on my desktop. I'm gonna call it sample presentation. Now it's saved. And this, again, this is the pictures as a screenshot I made from the book. And this is the book right here. So if you wanna invest in a book, this is a very good book. It's not only for PowerPoint, it has Excel and Word and Windows, if you're a Windows person. It's got examples, pictures, all the materials are included. Very, very easy to read book. I use it for my class again. And I did a screenshot of this. It tells me before I do the presentation how it's supposed to look. So it's not cheating, by the way, in case you think I was cheating. I'm not cheating. I did it from scratch. I just wanted you to see the steps on how to do a presentation. And that's how the presentation works. I hope you have enjoyed this PowerPoint making. This is an example PowerPoint, very basic, but it works the way it should work. And by the way, all the PowerPoint presentations, you can do them in Google Slides, by the way, so they work the same. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.